It's Thursday, March 12th, 2026, and we had a pretty big severe weather event yesterday and last night. We had a PDS tornado warning, and we had some pretty big severe weather events as well. That was on. Let me see. I think it was like Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday, and right now we have a little bit of a break. Okay, we have a very tiny break on Friday and Saturday. But we got some more severe weather coming up, so let's jump straight into the video. And I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about the severe weather threat that's coming up. So let's jump straight into it. So let's start off with our day one outlook for today, March 12th, 2026. So, see, we have a slight risk down here in parts of the southeast. A lot of these storms are probably going to be gone by the time you're watching this, maybe all of them. For Columbus and Augusta, we're going to have these storms push through. You can see this is what they look like at the time I'm watching the video. You can see here's the composite radar. You can see that some of them are going to be making their way through here, but we're also going to have a little bit of snow possibly up here in some of these areas. But a few severe thunderstorms will be possible. So make sure you have alerts today if you guys still have that risk. Up here, this is for southeast North Dakota and northeast South Dakota, where we have a marginal risk. That's going to be for Bismarck and Aberdeen. This is for possible scattered severe weather. Okay, the main concern is going to be wind and stuff, though. Not a big tornado risk. I guarantee you that we're probably not going to see a tornado out here. As you can see, we have a wind risk, a 5% wind risk, but we have a conditional intensity group 1, though, just in case we could see some pretty big wind gusts out there. Let's move back up here again. So make sure we have a way to get alerts up here. This is what the future radar could look like as these storms try to develop up here. So you can see that we got some snow up here. It's going to be pretty windy up here as well, guys. So just to let you guys know that it's going to be pretty windy up here too. But you can see some of these storms, they're going to start developing here. Some of them are going to push through. So it's mainly going to be around at the afternoon into the evening. We're going to have those storms push through right here. As you can see, some of them could be severe. They're going to be just wind. Okay, just mainly a wind threat. Now, day 2, we just have a general risk over here in southern Florida. That's for tomorrow, March 13th. But day 3, which is on March, so this one right here is for March 13th. This one is for March 14th. So March 14th, we got a general risk down there. So southern Florida, around the Miami area, could be seeing some thunderstorms March 13th and 14th. But, the severe weather threat comes back, on day 4, okay, this is going to be on March 15th, where we have a severe weather threat in parts of northern Louisiana, parts of eastern Texas, includes a lot of Little Rock, western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, southeastern Missouri, where we have a 50% any severe risk. This includes Shreveport, Little Rock, and Memphis. So make sure to be having alerts on if you're in this area on March 15th. But also, we'll give you guys more updates, and you can also you should also tune into forecasts on other people's channels too. We also have a continuing risk on March 16th, which is for the North Carolina, South Carolina, up there towards eastern Virginia, up there into Maryland, Washington, D.C., Richmond, Virginia Beach, Raleigh, Jacksonville, Wilmington, Charlotte, Columbia, Augusta. Those are the places that are in the day 5 risk. And then we don't have any day 6, day 7, or day 8, so that's what's going on. So make sure you be staying weather aware. If you're in this area today, these storms might be gone by the time, and then in Florida tomorrow. But it's mainly going to be a lightning threat tomorrow, though. So and the next day. So let's take a look at the excessive rainfall outlook and see what we're seeing. So we're expecting excessive rainfall up here in parts of Oregon and Washington today. Nothing too crazy. Marginal risk. It's expected to continue until tomorrow, but it's expected to continue into tomorrow, March 13th. Also, let's talk about some of the temperatures that we could be seeing. Here's the CPC climate right here. Above average temperatures for a pretty big chunk of the United States, which is over here. But unfortunately, we're getting below average up over here, so it's going to start getting cold again, unfortunately, unless you like the cold. And what's going to come with this? We're going to have some snow come with this, okay? Let me show you guys. So we're talking about the future GFS radar. So this is going to show us some of the upcoming systems that we can look into the future. We can't confirm any of this, but you can see there's that little snow system that's going to come through. You can see another little snow system come through around March 15th. As you can see, that's going to be possibly the severe weather maker. As you can see, we're going to have those lines of storms push through some of these areas possibly. You might have some snow on the backside of it. Then if we fast forward it some more, We're watching. We've this thing has been showing up in the GFS model for a while. This is the March 18th, St. Patrick's Day snowstorm that's possible. So it literally showed snow down here one time around March 18th, but now that's likely not gonna happen. So I have that little snow system come through on March 18th and 19th too. I have another little system come through on March 20th. This is getting a little bit too far into the future, but this is all still a possibility. So that's what that is. And above average precipitation is also likely too for a while. Mainly in like the very northern United States, though, as you can see. But look at this, we're expecting a below average, a good chance of below normal precipitation. But southern Florida should be seeing above average, though. So yeah, and then let me show you the wind. Okay, the wind outlook. So actually no, let's just show you guys the alerts for the wind and stuff. So up here in parts of the Great Lakes region, we're expecting some pretty strong wind over here, so you should strap down unsecured objects if you're in the Great Lakes region. This includes parts of Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and make sure to strap down unsecured objects up here. We're also going to be seeing some pretty bad fire weather out here as well, meaning that we could see some wildfires possibly. Let me show you guys the outlook for this. There we go. Here we go. We have critical fire weather risk today, unfortunately, for these areas. Then it continues tomorrow on March 13th. So that's all I got for you today in today's video. I'll give you guys some more updates as that severe weather event gets closer. Winter storms are also going to be a possibility up here today. Well, I think this expires that expires tomorrow, March 13th. But anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll keep you guys updated. Here's an area of where there was straight line wind damage from yesterday from March 11th. But anyways, that's all I got for you today's video. Make sure to be staying weather aware, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.